Hello everybody and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Alright, so October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Company Law Offices. So just in case you haven't caught up, things in the trial got very, very interesting. It looks like that the whole case is flipped upside down because Hammer, the victim, was the one in the photo. The murder didn't take place by Studio 1, it took place in Studio 2, and one of the producers are in on it. So let's start up the last examination, shall we? Huh, that was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Oh, Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now, all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So, no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP. Right. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear the producer and the director are both in the trailer. Huh? Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick! Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Right, so she is about as new to the case as I am. Here we go. Let us move to the detention center, where we will talk to our boy again. October 19th, detention center, visitor's room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. You could wipe that grin off your... Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Yeah, literally. Very true. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, here's my role model when I started this business. Woody just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right about when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. So what about Vasquez? Can you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, and she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Fine. Who told me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. Irie's pretty much her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Well, thanks, I guess. Let's move to the main gate. October 19th, Global Studios main gate. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat these donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. Ah, yes. Can you talk to me about our boy? About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal powers as costumes so he can sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible. Right. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. Though she always gets her way. Seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's soft, pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to do. He treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? How would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. Right. Well, I guess I don't know what else to do. Examine, I guess. Security guard station. This old bag must like it. There's a junk. Yep, of course. Here's computer. Been turned off for the day. We've already seen all this. I just want to examine it. Just to examine it. I'm just gonna move to all these places and just... I just want to make sure we examine everything because or make sure we do like everything. I'm gonna go back to the trailer, but real quick, I want to like see everything. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? Wonder if someone called him like the director or the producer. Oh no. Oh, right, we can't go into Studio 1 because we gave the key card to Old Bag. So we can't go into Studio 1. I don't think that really matters anyway. What's good, Vasquez? October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? 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 Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Talk to me. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here the day of the murder, and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. I'm always wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Well, this just about rocks. Let's go for a drive. Is that in the court record? Apparently not. I don't know why. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I've already read all this, so we're just gonna be. Whee! Anyone in the trailer perchance? October 19th, CO2 trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny. Feels like pretty messy in here. Guess she was still on that high from getting that rare car she needed. Guess that makes sense. Well, I guess there's nothing in the trailer. Might as well move to the employee area then. Because she is not talking to me at all. No, not... Okay. Move to Studio 1. No. Move to the main gate. Move to the area. Let's jam. October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. The trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. Wonder if there are any other clues lying around here. Gumshoe? No touching. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I should be a little more dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Any luck? So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination... Wrong voice. For a thorough examination, I gotta take plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me the testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pill. See if the traces will change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. Food on this plate has been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Sweet. In the court record it goes. How goes your investigation? Tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers no more. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Speaking of which, how goes Edgeworth? How's Edgeworth doing anyways? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He's in the weight room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa, talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happens with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Cameron's prints on the bottle. So That means... Yep, sounds like he's the one who put power to sleep. None other... Sounds like the one that put power to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pills, there's his fingerprints. Gotcha. They've seen wisdom at last. They'd know if they fix it, I just kick it off again. Of course, that poor assistant. Alright. I guess we can just move into the dressing room now. Is Manila there? Oh, never mind, it's Penny. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP is innocent. Yes, I'm really grateful for what you've all done, but this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! Uh-oh. So what about Mr. Hammer? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2? Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? I guess the rumor must be true then. Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that the trailer part of the film? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? Keep talking to me. An accident 5 years ago. Yes, in Studio 2. That trailer there was part of the film set. Can you tell us what happened? Sorry. I don't think I can. Of course. They really don't want us to talk about it. Fine. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it was a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. Oh, no. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kid shows no more? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They won't forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. We'll find a new hero to follow. Well, that can't be true. If the program just ends, it'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
Take that!
And this is... A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show should be canceled just so some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. Well, what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is at Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Thank you. Tell us what happened 5 years ago. Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died when it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, producer Miss Vasquez managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They're afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her if she'll talk. Alright. Massive help, of course, as always. I'm just gonna real quick. Samurai Boogie Woogie. That sounds like an excellent show. Alright. Well, we've just about wrapped up this place. Let's talk to the old bag. I'm sure she has some stuff. What? You're still sneaking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take it over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. What? Who do you think they make Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She started to froth to the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Nah. Talk to me. Talk to me real, clearly, concisely. Don't hide nothing. That's not gonna happen, but still. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols? Nichols? Nichols, Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers? Dredging up some dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No. I'm doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Howard stole Powers' costume? He's probably to believe that rubbish. Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole the costume? Of course I have proof. Let me save my game first, because if I screw this up, I am going to most certainly reload. I definitely have proof. Absolutely. I'm sorry, Miss Allback, but I do have proof. I can prove Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. And it's right... Where is it again? No. Oh, yeah, here. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. What's your proof that, that he used the pills on Powers? Right there. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see. Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag, you're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. Oh, I guess probably means literally silenced. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag, hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This picture. Is this trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor, the man fell into the flower box fence. Oh, man, that sucks. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo. That's gonna be a smoking gun. Thank you. Very much big help. I'm gonna talk to Vasquez about it because she has some explaining to do. Okay, never mind. You best talk to me now. He's not even looking. What? Where did you get that? Alright, well, old bag. Old. She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The huh? It's gone stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Alright, well, let's go in then. Is she gonna pull a knife on me? You came. Well then, what was I talking about? I'm so eager to talk about this. Miss Vasquez, you were using that incident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so that you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it is, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rival place as star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And I think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she's a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. That's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the only one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence! Boys? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that when you where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Uh-oh. Not again. Go! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Gumshoe came in clutch just now. My man! Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Ah, don't mention it, pal. Just do my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just... I want to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're gonna get close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez, the one and only. To be continued. We will continue this tomorrow. This episode's a little short, but honestly, I like a good short and sweet episode for the day. Final day trial. Hope you guys have enjoyed Phoenix Wright, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.